Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Frosty here, and as promised in yesterday's video, I'm going to be reviewing the M18 Hellcat, which I built from the Brickmania Battle of the Bulge instructions book, which they actually just restocked with a couple of others on their website. So yeah, and before we get to the review, my first order came in, and these are gonna go towards every single piece is going towards my Panther. So I just have to wait on 3 or 4 more orders coming in. So yeah. On to the review. The M18 Hellcat was an American tank destroyer that was used towards the late war along with the M36 Jackson. And this thing was insanely fast compared to the German tanks. So this thing could maneuver around and flank them and eliminate enemy tanks with ease because of how fast it was, how the steering was amazing. And it was just a great tank destroyer. And actually, this tank and the M36 Jackson made the M10 Wolverine tank destroyer. It just made it absolutely obsolete because of the fast speed, which the Wolverine did not have. And the Hellcat actually also has a more powerful gun than the Wolverine. So yeah, and then this tank is designed to fit 4 figures, but as you can see, the turret gets in the way of that, so you can really only fit 2, which is actually in the turret itself and not the drivers and whatnot. So I usually just keep the hatches open, but you do have the ability to put them inside of the hatches, but I just choose not to. So I'm just gonna partially close them up. And then in the front here, you just have some basic sloping and 2 little headlights on here, I guess you could say. And then you also have the Allied star, which was Allied insignia throughout the whole war right there. And then on both sides, the sides are pretty much mirrored. You have the Hellcat sticker right there, and then the USA, and then the BKM, which stands for Brickmania right there. And then on the back, you just have another star with some grills, and this right here is actually meant to be the sort of the engine compartment with a shovel. And then it is the same thing on this side, but the stickers right here is just facing the opposite direction. And then I actually only have the Lego track links right now, the single wides instead of the 1.5 wides like it's recommended to have. But they are currently not in production, and if you want to buy them from overseas, it's like $70 shipping, which is $100 for 1 pack. So I'm not really into that. I'm just gonna wait until they do get restocked, if they ever get restocked. But overall, this thing rolls extremely well right here. Just give you another side view right there. And then the turret does spin 360 degrees right here. And then the gun does elevate and de-elevate, which it always falls off because it is a little bit flimsy. But the gun does elevate, and then it does de-elevate right there, so it can point down. And then there are stars on either side of the turret right here. And then on the back, you have sort of a ammo box, if you will, or just carrying basic supplies. And then right here, you have a radio antenna, and then you're actually supposed to have the Brick Arms MH50 or 50 caliber, but I just chose to put the Brick Warrior 30 cal on. And then it does fit 2 tankers up top, which I have. And then they just leave an open stud for you to put whatever, so I put a pot helmet. And then this tank actually does come off in 3 pieces, but it's not like my Sherman where you can just pop this off and then slide it off just like this. It actually is connected to some jumper plates, so it is very sturdy. And I'm actually gonna give you guys a comparison to my Sherman and my Panzer III really quick. And then the pricing of this thing was actually amazing because when this kit was originally released by Brickmania, the initial cost of it was $295, but the $60 book, I'm actually going to be including the $60 book price in this. This only cost me $137 to make if you include the book cost, which I really don't. So all in all, including tracks, including shipping, this tank cost me $77 to make. So all in all, I saved, however you look at it, I saved $220, or in reality, I saved $160 by buying the book and then sourcing the parts myself. And then this is actually the scale compared to my Sherman tank, which I do want to make bigger, but I just don't have the track links to do that right now. And then this is compared to my Panzer III right there. And then also I'll just throw in my SDFKZ right there. So yeah, that's actually going to be the review on the M18 Hellcat. I would definitely recommend buying the book, seeing as they recently restocked it just yesterday, actually, with a couple of other books. So I definitely recommend buying the book. And this model is just absolutely beautiful. And I'm just going to give you guys a quick little turnaround right there. It is just absolutely beautiful. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.